Hi, this is Mrs. A from Math A Matic. In today's video, you're going to learn how to solve word problems involving sets using Venn diagram. But before that, we're going to have a review first. So a Venn diagram is an illustration of two or more overlapping circles. And the overlapping part here is very important. Okay, now, let's recall about intersection of sets. Intersection of set is a set of elements that can be found in both sets only, which means those elements that can be found in this overlapping part of the Venn diagram. There. That's the intersection of A and B, or A intersection B. Now, what about A union B? The union of sets is a set of elements that can be found in either set or both sets. So which means all the elements that can be found, just enumerate all the elements in set A, in set B, and also the elements that can be found in both sets. Okay, now let's apply Venn diagram to solve this problem. A teacher collecting data on her 50 students finds that 35 have access to high-speed internet, 23 have access to cable TV, and 18 have both, which means they have access to high-speed internet and also cable TV. Now, here's the questions that we can answer based on the given data and with the help of the Venn diagram. How many students have access to high-speed internet but don't have access to cable TV? Question number 2, how many students have access to cable television or TV but don't have access to high-speed internet? Number 3 question, how many students don't have access to high-speed internet nor cable television? And the last one, how many students don't have access to high-speed internet? Okay, so first, if you're going to analyze the given, there are 50 students, and that 50 students is the size of the universal set. So N quantity U universal set, the symbol is U, is equal to 50. That's the size. And then, let's say we have set I, that's for internet. Those students have access to internet, high-speed internet, and C for cable. Now, what is the size of the I? That is 35. And what is the size of C? That is 23. And then, what about the size of I intersection C? Which means intersection, they have access to both high-speed internet and cable TV, and that is 18. Okay, now, let's answer the questions. But first, which part here we're going to fill first, or part of the Venn diagram? Of course, this intersection part, the overlapping part, and that is 18. Okay, that's the first step. And then, answer question number 1. How many students have access to high-speed internet but don't have access to cable TV? So how are we going to answer that? Students who have access to high-speed internet but don't have access to cable TV. These 18 students here, they have access to internet, but also they have access to cable TV. So they are not included. Which means, how in order to solve that? 35 minus 18 is equal to 17. So that's the answer for question number 1. 17 students have access to high-speed internet but don't have access to cable TV. Then question number 2. How many students have access to cable TV but don't have access to high-speed internet? So that is 23 minus 18, and that is equal to 5. 5 students have access to cable TV but don't have access to high-speed internet. Okay, so next, question number 3. Let's answer question number 3. How many students don't have access to high-speed internet nor cable TV? Okay, we know that the size of the universal set is 50. And these are the students who have access to high-speed internet and cable TV. So we need to add this, 17 plus 18 plus 5. How many? 40. So, to answer question number 3, 50 minus 40 is equal to 10. So where is that 10? Okay, 10 should be here. It's still in the universal set, but outside set I and set C. So it means there are 10 students who don't have access to high-speed internet and who don't have access to cable TV. And then, question number 4, how many students don't have access to high-speed internet? Okay, so only for high-speed internet. They don't have access. So, what is your answer for this? If you look at the diagram, this is the this set here that is I or internet, high-speed internet. So, which means those students who are outside of this set to answer question number 4. And how many students outside of this set I is 5 and 10, which means if the universal set is 50, that is minus 35 is equal to 15. Why 35? Because these are only the people or the students who have access to high-speed internet, 35. So, or you can do it just like 5 plus 10. That is still 15. Just add the number outside this I set. Okay? So that's how you're going to solve word problems involving sets. So you notice it's very clear if it is illustrated using Venn diagram. See you on the next one. I'm gonna give more videos on solving problems involving sets by using Venn diagram. See you in the next one. And please don't forget to subscribe and share my videos. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.